Well, I had really wanted to do a Life Chronicles on my own. I had heard of your organization, but I thought, no, I'm just going to do this on my own. And I had made out a nice outline. I even had little props in a bag, and I was ready to go with it, but I procrastinated. And when the time came that I was in the ambulance going to the hospital, I realized, well, this may be it. And at the same time, I found your Life Chronicles pamphlet that I picked up when I worked with the hospital many years ago. So I called you, and it was delightful that you could come within, I think it was 24 hours of my calling you. So when you came, I was nervous because I realized, gee, I don't know what this is going to be all about. And on top of it, it included my husband in the beginning, and that made it even more awkward because I'm used to kind of controlling the dialogue when I have done filming or I have made presentations. So as it turned out, it was a day when everything that shouldn't have been happening was happening. I got calls from the doctor, and I had calls from a nurse, and there were a lot of interruptions. So I kept feeling that this may not be what I had hoped it would be. And yet when it was over and I looked at it, one of my first reactions was, A, it was much better than I thought. I didn't look as terrified. In fact, I felt, bottom line, that self-conscious as I've been about who I am, when I saw the story of Life Chronicles, I thought I could be a friend to that girl. I was very delighted in the way you made me feel at ease in spite of everything that was going on. And I am really touched that the fact that my daughter, who had been, is our oldest child, only saw the beginning part of this filming, and yet she was thrilled to think that they were going to have an opportunity to hear things that even maybe I had assumed they already knew. So we ended up laughing a lot, and I am greatly relieved that you came here and you did the filming. It was a much better experience. You helped me even to look at my life in some different ways. I felt friendship with you right off the bat. I felt that you were looking more or less into my soul, not looking at all the periphery issues. So it has been a great experience. And a year later, I am committed now to really finalizing it. Well, when I found the outline, I thought, gee, I really had given this so much thought. And that's the way I wanted it scripted. But I think having you ask the questions led me in a different path, but one that was equally meaningful and in a way better. I was trying to do the whole thing. And as much of life as I've experienced, I know that there is so much more richness when we allow other people into our experience. So I still kept the outline, and I still have all the little props that went with it. But that wasn't what really was important.